Instant Family is a heartwarming comedy out of 2018 featuring Mark Wahlberg that begs the question as to whether it's a good choice for the average family movie night featuring younger kids. Considering the name of the film, one might think that Instant Family should easily be a kid-friendly comedy that can still deliver laughs and sweet moments in equal measure. But considering Mark Wahlberg's comedy filmography, it's better to be safe than sorry. Instant Family didn't make many waves when it was first released, but has recently risen in popularity, breaking into Netflix's top 10 in the last week. Instant Family stars Marky Mark himself alongside Rose Byrne as Pete and Ellie Wagner, a married couple who essentially decide to adopt a trio of 3 siblings from foster care out of spite when their parents chide them for not having kids. Lizzie, Juan, and Lita, 15, 10, and 6 years old, respectively, join the cast of Instant Family thereafter, forcing Pete and Ellie to sink or swim navigating the turbulent and unfamiliar waters of parenthood. The film doesn't shy away from earnestly portraying the trials and tribulations of being a parent or navigating the foster care system. Instant Family is rated PG-13. A fitting rating for an edgier family comedy. Instant Family Parents Guide is the 2018 comedy suitable for children, custom image by Yaelin Chacon. Instant Family's PG-13 rating falls in line with the Motion Picture Association's requirements, and is definitely an apt description of the film's ambitions as a comedy that is primarily aimed at an adult to young teen age range. By far the most frequent element of the script necessitating the rating is the language, which certainly doesn't shy away from a cavalcade of swear words. The film even features a rare PG-13 F-bomb, choosing the perfect time to unveil its singular allotted use of the mother of all curses. Outside the language, the content of the story itself certainly doesn't go especially out of its way to shield child audiences from reality. Lizzie, Juan, and Lita's birth mother is a drug addict, a fact which the film doesn't shy away from or avoid discussing. The movie even features the use of several racial slurs aimed at Mexican people, though the impact of such harmful language is explained. None of the heavier elements of Instant Family's plot feel cheap, but they are still there, which could give pause to parents that might wish to avoid difficult conversations with younger children. It's important to note that Instant Family is based off the real-world experiences of screenwriter and director Sean Anders' real-life experiences with the foster care system with his wife, having adopted 3 young siblings themselves in real life. Thus, everything the movie portrays comes from a place of love and understanding, and Instant Family has seen praise from those who have similarly experienced adoption as a parent or child, calling the film a relatively accurate portrayal. Instant Family has some mature moments that may not be suitable for children. From mild blood and violence to sexual predators. That being said, Instant Family does toe the line of being a relatively raunchy comedy at times. By far the biggest beat that might concern prospective family viewing is the subplot of the 15-year-old Lizzie getting into a romantic relationship with her school's 22-year-old janitor, Jacob. There's even a scene in which Lizzie is caught about to send him sexually provocative pictures. The brief story beat doesn't take up much time, but it's by far one of the more sensitive and alarming topics that the film somewhat still plays for laughs. Jackbo gets his just desserts later during a scene in which Peter and Ellie confront him, hitting him hard enough to cause a nosebleed and stomping on his crotch. Speaking of violence, Instant Family features another running gag about how accident-prone Juan is, getting hit in the face with a baseball and even having a nail painfully driven through his foot, similar to an infamous Home Alone scene. All of this violence is played for laughs, but it could still be enough to make sensitive viewers wince or flinch. On the whole, Instant Family is a family-friendly film that doesn't shy away from more difficult topics, occasionally dipping its toes into some questionably kid-appropriate waters. As always, individual viewers who know their children best should use their own discretion. True to its PG-13 rating, Instant Family is a hilarious and earnest comedy certainly worth considering for parents to watch with older kids.